strictly no rematch opportunities will be provided if Canelo ends up beating Terence Crawford. So Terence Crawford has revealed that his contract doesn't include any rematch clause if Canelo ends up winning, which basically means that if Crawford ends up losing, then that's that. No more second chances. Now, with that being said, despite no confirmation from Canelo's camp, it's widely speculated that this mandate doesn't really apply to Canelo, meaning Canelo's contract may possibly and very likely include a rematch agreement if things don't go according to plan. Now, this kind of arrangement is somewhat normal and standard in boxing, so no surprises there. Also, given that Canelo is the A-side, such benefits are widely expected. So yeah, if Canelo wins, Crawford won't be getting a second chance. However, if Crawford beats Canelo, the Mexican fighter may possibly and likely will be given the opportunity for a rematch, again depending on the clauses involved. Now, speaking of clauses, this fight is guaranteed to have a no rehydration limit clause, meaning both men are allowed to rehydrate and come in as heavy as they want after they weigh in. Again, not a big deal for both fighters since Canelo and Crawford are not only expected to meet the 168-pound limit when they do their weigh-ins, both men also have a very similar rehydrated weight, with Crawford himself confirming that it'll be somewhat easier for him in a way, especially in comparison to his previous fights, as he won't be drastically cutting weight this time and that he'll just be, in his own words, quote-unquote, fighting at his natural weight. Also, the no rehydration limit was imposed and agreed by both Canelo and Crawford as a way to avoid any form of excuses from both camps. Now, during the New York City press event, Canelo publicly asked Turki Alashik for a smaller ring for his upcoming fight against Crawford in order to avoid all the running that pretty much plagued his last fight against William Skull. This request was quickly rebutted by Crawford, in which he responded that the only running that he'll be doing is running upside Canelo's big head. Now, it's worth considering that this request from Canelo was delivered in a jokingly way and shouldn't be taken too seriously. So with that being said, a standard size ring is expected to be used.